Hello and welcome in. My name is Karen. This is Lost Souls Tarot. It is. I am actually. Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes. I got confused today. I thought it was Wednesday for a while when I was at work. So, I am just going to crack straight off. I hope you're all having a lovely week, a lovely February. And, ooh, what day is today? Is today the last day of the year of the snake or the first day of the year of the horse? I'm not sure, but it changes about now. I should have checked. Anyway, I'm going to start with the Seasons of the Witch Uther Oracle. So if you get any snake skin to shed, leave it in the year of the snake because the year of the horse is about charging forward. So, well, I'm not going to take them because two fell out and I don't think you can see it on the camera. My sage is really smoking away there. Got Lightworker. That's funny, the last time I used this deck, I think Lightworker came out. The transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. It's lovely. There's a lot of yellow in that card, a lot of sun energy. So we've got someone who might be a light worker or looking at their shadow side, transmuting your pain into power or whatever. Just transmuting or just staring their shadow in the face. That was kind of what yesterday's reading was about. It's kind of looking at your shadow side, but accepting it and kind of just sitting with it. Okay, we'll take this one. Cloud Screeing. Wow. Be still, for it is in the act of patience that guidance is met with clarity. Okay, I don't know much about cloud screening other than seeing images in the clouds, but I get the feeling that that's a 6 as well, which is to do with health, the body health, maybe mental health as well. Oh, I had it and it's gone. It's almost like seeing clarity out of confusion. Or, starting to put the pieces together out of something that was once... Because all the you might not be able to see it, but all the clouds in that actually form images. There's a dog and a bird and a woman kind of petting the bird. I'm going to just take one more. I've got Sunset Dinner 39. An invitation awaits you. Yell to the stars that you're ready to go. Okay. So you're ready. Whatever it is, you pass through kind of like a period of confusion or seeing clarity in the confusion. You've kind of looked at your shadow and you're ready to go. Okay. Where are we ready to go? I ask you. Right. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit mad today. I don't mean mad in general, I'm just feeling a bit... I'm neurodivergent, I'm just being myself. Apparently that makes other people uncomfortable. Sorry. Oops, there we go, we'll take that one. You are my happy place. This is my happy place. I love doing this. I know I've only got 12 subscribers, but it just makes me so happy doing this. It's like, oh, this is what I think I'm meant to do kind of with my spare time sometimes. Other than going to the gym and doing things. Right, I pulled out the X marks the spot and the Ouija deck. I think I'm going to go with the Ouija deck. So for those that aren't, this is the first, so I've got 10 homemade decks. This is the first one I ever made. If you're not from Scotland, if you're a Ouija, you're from Glasgow or from the West Coast. I'm originally from the West Coast. There are some choice swear words in this deck as well. So one flipped over there. Where is it? What flipped over? Something flipped over. These are just slightly too much friction between them to do them in a... Something flipped. All right, well, it'll come out if it did. I can't see it. Maybe I imagined it. Oh, there it is. There it is. So the first one out is South Node. So we've got someone in their South Node. Lovely. Are you this person's happy place? April. 4th month. That's too many. With Ego and Edinburgh coming out maybe there. Oops. no, it's too many. Come on. You've got January coming out as well, so April to just, this could be something that's going from April last year to January just gone, or it could be going from this April to next January. Or both those months could just be significant, where something happened with this person in their South Node. This deck's being funny. Right, it's not this deck, it's not playing ball. Okay, so let's take a couple from the X Marks the Spot deck, which is another homemade deck. And I'll take some from the High Priestess deck, which is, oopsie. Well, that one's popping out. I have to hold that up just because it's FUCK set, it's chemistry. Don't go with chemistry. This could be someone you had some chemistry with, and now you're like, yeah, that was a bad idea. Chemistry does not a relationship make, or love make, or a healthy relationship make. I'm going to take both of them. We've got the effed around and found out. So somebody effed around and found out. And we've got love story. So this is something that you may have thought was your love story at one point. Or it may have started out like a love story. I think maybe at some point you thought this person was your happy place, or they thought you were their happy place. Got storm warning. Yeah, okay. So I don't think the love story lasted very long, so I shouldn't be so joyous about that. I didn't mean to come out like that. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to use a High Priestess deck tonight. I'm just going to... Okay, I'm just going to take the top one. I'm going to put the other ones back. But we've got Understand the Karmic Lesson, Heal and Transmute the Pain into Power. Now, I got that here with this Lightworker card that came out. It's about transmuting... Oh, that one was Transmutation of Shadow. But you can either sit in a space where you're being a victim and go, why does this always happen to me? Or you can look at it, you can look at how your wounds or some patterning in yourself allowed this relationship to happen, and learn from it and grow from it. And that's all we can do. And it's the most positive way to do it. And it's hard to look at ourselves. I'm just going to take that one. Because you are choosing peace over problems. I've got a little notice board over there as well, and I've written peace over problems on a little card over there. I like that one. At some point, that's what in 2025, I decided to choose peace over problems. Or people that bring you problems and bring you no peace. I think I'm going to start with a Love Oracle deck. I wouldn't normally start with that, but I'm going to give it a go today. These are the Love Oracle cards. I usually use these for clarifying, but I'm going to just shoot a line of these, I think. I'm going to move these up here as well. I went a bit crazy lifting out boxes of cards. Another new deck. I've got a bit of a substance abuse problem in the terms of buying tarot decks, oracle decks. Every month I'm like, right, I'm just going to buy a couple, and I'm not going to buy any more during the month, and then somehow accidentally more ends up into my basket. So there's a new deck arrived today, which is the one at the very bottom, so I'm going to use it. It's called the Celestial... Just that one, not those ones. That one, that one. I'll take a few more before I read them out. Oh, that one, that one. Okay. Might need to put my specs on for this. It's another one. 4. I'll take 5. Or 7. I'm not sure. I usually find I like an odd number. Just the first one that came out, not the other ones. That's fine. Let's see if we can take another 2. Okay, spectacles on. I'll stop mumbling as well. Sorry, I do have a habit of speaking quite quietly. Girl with the snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Okay, so for someone who's a snake. Now, what's interesting is we're right on the edge of the cusp. Go for cusp of the Year of the Snake and the Year of the Horse as well. I've got soulmate, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. This is someone you thought was your soulmate, but they were actually a snake. I've got not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. So this is someone you've not quite healed with, but I think you're choosing peace over problems and you're transmuting that pain into power. But for some reason, I feel like you came out victorious, like they effed around and found out with you. So I've got sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So this is someone you're still watching or they're still watching you. And they've got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Why do I feel that this one is unconditional love for yourself? You're choosing yourself and you're choosing self-love. I might be wrong. I mean, it could be that you went back to this person a few times. I'm just going to take 5. 7 is going to fit. And I don't like doing an even number because I like having a central line. Okay, I might leave these out because I might clarify with some of them. Okay, I'm going to go straight and do... Oh, that tea was really hot. Let's do the What's the News deck. Some of these are upside down. That's okay. They make for more interesting readings if some of them are upside down. So tell me about this narcissist or this being charmed or used, a snake. Tell me about this snake. Fuego. Chemistry and 10 passion. Things are heating up. So that chemistry card that came out before, which I think said F chemistry on it, which is one of mine. Yes, I think this person you had intense chemistry with, and I think now you're recognizing, at some point you recognize that chemistry does not a relationship make. I feel like that was a lesson that needed to be learned. I'm not, no judgment here, we've all done it. Our hearts rule our heads many, many times. Oh, it's not, that was a card upside there. Right, I've got machismo, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. So this person you thought was your soulmate, I'm assuming this isn't yourself. They were in their toxic masculinity. And they've got not today, not dealing, hurt, and they've got squad come underneath it. So right now you are being nurtured by your soul tribe and your close friends. I'm going to take both of them. We've got the cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. So you're detoxing yourself of this person, which, however you've chosen to do that. Why do I feel like somebody's burning sage? It's a brilliant way to detox yourself. Honestly, a year ago, if you told me I'd be burning sage in my house and absolutely love it, I wouldn't have believed you. I went through a bit of a dark night of the soul last year, if you're not already aware of that. Long haul, in it to win it, long-term intentions invested, and that's coming under love. And do you know what I like about this is you're in it for the long haul with yourself, because you spend the rest of your life, the only person you're going to spend the rest of your life with is yourself. And I don't mean that that means you're going to be alone and not surrounded by people. It's like you run your life, you're in charge, you love yourself. And let's face it, the only person who's truly ever going to be there for yourself is yourself. And don't get me wrong, friends and people can be there for you, but I feel like I'm sounding like that. Sounds like it's coming out better. It's not meant to at all. But I'm going to go with my new tarot deck, which is the one on the bottom. I pre-shuffled it earlier, so always have a little play when they arrive just to see if they work for me, because sometimes they don't work for you. for a while. It takes a while to kind of like absorb your energy, and sometimes they're like, "Yes, I'm going to be your favorite deck." And so sorry, it's called. Oh gosh, oh, it's just called the Celestial Tarot deck. It's very similar to my other new deck actually, which is the Azure Tarot deck or whatever. Very similar colors. It's blue, but obviously the images are different. So, tell me about this chemistry and snake. Snake. Tower. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that tower ain't falling down, to be fair. It could just be a tower. Why am I getting a kind of passionate tower there with light exploding at the top? That's all I'm going to say there. I think this was quite passionate, quite fiery, quite. It's possibly. But the problem with the tower is there's no solid foundation. So, as I said before, like, it can't base a good relationship off of chemistry. Okay, tell me about this person you thought was your soulmate who's in their toxic masculinity or toxic masculine. Sorry guys, I've got a sore shoulder. I have to apologise. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can be about a house, a home, stability, family. And then I've got the King of Pentacles, and then I've got the Knight of Cups. I want to get one more card. I'm not sure if you saw a stable future with there. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I've got Karma. Okay. It's going to be good fortune or... Okay. Right, well, that makes sense now. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put them there. So, with the Tower and then the Four of Wands and this toxic masculinity and this chemistry, this person was a Tower in your life, but I think that I'm not picking up on how they were toxic at all. Like, I don't know if it was a bait and switch, hot and cold, whatever it was, or maybe they were just, you know, a bit traditional. I'm not really sure. I can't pick up on how they were toxic. I know there was chemistry. I know they caused a tower, and it was quite a fiery tower. But I don't know if like you saw this person as your future, you know, because we've got soulmates here. I've got the Four of Wands, which is a really good card. It's like about stability, home. And I think you saw this person like as your future. So this must have been quite a hard. Yeah, you had to set healthy boundaries with this person and rely on your friends. We've got the King of Pentacles here, which I think is your energy, possible earth sign energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Pentacles is a leader, but they're also very stable, reliable, trustworthy. They invest. Very reliable, very stable, very grounded. That's the word I was looking for, grounded in the root chakra. So if this person did try to bring a tower to your foot, because there's two ways you can interpret this. You can interpret it as this person tries to bring a tower to your Four of Wands, which is they try to destroy your root, your. It's almost like, so you've got the tower, and then you've got the Four of Wands, and then you've got the King of Pentacles. It's almost like they tried to bring a tower to your stability, and this King of Pentacles. But what's interesting is we've got the Knight of Cups here. So we've got watching, looking, stalking, and then we've got Knight of Cups, which is usually about a love offer. But you're detoxing, ridding yourself of negativity and purification. So I don't know what this love offer is. I don't know if it's a new one or this person coming back. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is coming under love and the long haul. And I said, you know, you're in it, you're only, the only person who's going to stand by your side and be there and give you unconditional love is yourself in the nicest possible way. That doesn't mean other people don't love you, but, you know, you have to invest in yourself. And I think by doing this, it brings you good fortune. It means that doing that and realizing that you're in it to win it with yourself and you're in a relationship with yourself first and foremost before you can have a relationship with anyone else, that is going to turn your wheel of fortune for you and bring you good luck, which is fabulous. But I mean, that's a hard life decision to make, especially if this person really you did think they were your soulmate and you had a really strong connection. But in reality, that strong connection was probably like something really toxic with a bit of a push pull. But the good news is this person, okay, no, I understand this now. So this person did not affect your stability. I mean, you're rock solid. You're still the King of Pentacles, and you still are able to offer your cup of love to someone. That's what you're able to do, because you're detoxing, you're transmuting the pain into power, you're looking at your shadow, and you're just, because you, nobody wants to have their heart destroyed for life, and there's a period of time where you just, you know, there's no way you could give it to anyone else. But I think whatever you're doing by looking after yourself and practicing self-love, you're going to be able to give your cup of love to someone else. You're the Knight of Cups here. So you're the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. And that is, if you move away from this toxic masculine, that's where your future lies, which is really nice. That's a nice positive message. Right, I'm going to try the half cards, which are just very traditional tarot cards, very old-fashioned. That's strength there on the bottom, Leo energy there. And so tell me about this tower. I mean, the tower isn't falling down in this one, and there's nobody falling out the tower. Although its foundations do look pretty rubbly. Unless the top of the tower is already missing, actually. Not sure about that one. It's a bit of a fiery tower. It's a bit of a passionate tower. I think there might have been several towers with this person. You know, breakup towers. That sort of thing. Oh dear. Right. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Plant the seed. Well, I'm just going to put that on top of the tower and say nothing else there. So, sorry. I'm getting really spicy energy from that tower. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh because this is somebody's heartbreak, but I think heartbreak aside, I think there was some fun had, to put it that way. So this Ace of Pentacles can be a new beginning. Oh wow, we've got the Four of Wands on top of the Four of Wands. You are super stable. Whatever this person tried to do, or however they tried to rock your world, or just bring down your Four of Wands. You're the Four of Wands on top of the Four of Wands. You are super stable. Because you love yourself. And that, I don't mean that in that you love yourself, you're really egotistical, just in that you practice healthy boundaries. So I often see the Ace of Pentacles, especially in situations like this, is taking your seed and planting it elsewhere, investing it elsewhere. Or you try to plant a seed with this person, but it was a tower. Okay, the Page of Swords in reverse on top of the page, on top of the King of Pentacles. A lack of truth, a lack of clarity. A lack of communication. Which, no, yes, I think it's a lack of communication. Because I've got not today. What's interesting, I've got reconciliation, soul tribe, and close friends here, though. Did you maybe hermit yourself a little bit? So I've got the Page of Wands in the upright now, which again can be about messages or a young, fiery, new creative idea. It is on top of the Knight of Cups. Tell me this Page of Cups on the Wheel of Fortune, please. Please and thank you all, Spirit. That one. 9 of Wands. You're the Wounded Warrior. Suddenly I just got I'm Still Standing by Uncle John coming into my head there. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. Okay, so the Wounded Warrior is about someone who, yeah, has been through the battles, but they're still standing, they're still ready to fight another day. I think whoever this person is, I think you've blocked them. I'm with this Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands here, and this Knight of Cups. I think you're just, like, you're back. They're facing away, they're going off the table here. They're both facing that direction. They're leaving the situation, and you're not looking back. To be fair, this Wounded Warrior's kind of like dodgily looking over their shoulder back that way, going, almost like, do I still need to defend myself against this person? Right, I'm going to take out, this is the Daydream Tarot deck. Okay, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh. Well, actually, I might take them kind of on their side. We can take them either way. I'm going to take, that one and then this one as well. Right, what we got? 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. We can take this one either way. It's 5 of Cups as a challenge, essentially. I've got the Fool as a challenge on its side. So I'm going to take them on their side. So with the Fool upright, that's like a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. In the reverse, it can be very risky, unable to take a leap of faith or a new beginning. As a challenge, I get the feeling that maybe you were challenged with taking a leap of faith, taking a new beginning, taking your Ace of Pentacles, and moving on your way, having a new beginning, taking your Pentacle and going elsewhere. And I've got 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups in the upright is about sadness and regret. In the reverse, it's about pouring out the sadness and regret. It's actually quite a nice card in the reverse. It's kind of on its side. So again, I think maybe you've struggled to pour out the emotions. Even though you're absolutely stable, I think the fact that you saw this person as your soulmate, that was a real struggle, a real challenge. And so we've got the 4 of Pentacles on top of the Page of Swords, which was a lack of communication. Which means I think you held on. This is like a holding on energy. I mean, normally there's somebody gripping on. I mean, it's just 4 Pentacles kind of dangling here. It's quite a nice card, actually. They're dangling on chains. I think maybe you struggled to let go. And then I've got the 2 of Cups. And you struggled to let go of this relationship. It's as simple as that. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Well, this is pretty simple reading, really. There must be something else I need to know about this, other than Elton John's I'm Still Standing. And practicing self-love is going to lead to your good fortune now. So we've got Judgment in the reverse. Lack of judgment, poor judgment. People questioning your judgment. I'll need to clarify that one. Because what's interesting in this card in the upright is that you've got the guy just standing there, and there's all those people behind him and all these little heads just kind of staring at him. But it's in the reverse. Lack of judgment. Okay, tell me about this struggling to Five of Pentacles. Out in the cold. I mean, I don't know about this guy. He's standing there by himself with his 3 little dogs. So, I mean, he looks pretty happy to me. He's dressed for the cold weather. Sorry, I'm being glib here. Got the 5 of Cups. It's a challenge as well. Did you struggle with a bit of a... Ooh, the Emperor. Aries energy. He is not a happy looking Emperor. He is not a nice looking Emperor. He looks pretty cranky. Although he's in the upright, so he can be a little cold, a little distant. I think this Emperor isn't your energy. It's whoever this toxic masculine is. Is he feeling out in the cold? Who's feeling? Are you feeling out in the cold? Somebody's feeling out in the cold. Maybe you're both feeling out in the cold. I'm finding it hard where to put this 5 of Pentacles energy. But it is about kind of like a lack mindset. And it might be that this toxic masculine got you in your emotions so that you felt that... Because when somebody gets you in your emotions and then you kind of want to pull away and be single and look after yourself, it can make you feel really lonely. Even though prior to meeting this person, you weren't lonely at all. But you choose peace over problems, so I think you're fine here. Tell me about this Emperor then. This toxic masculine Emperor. I mean, he's not in the reverse, but he's maybe in the reverse but wants to appear upright. So in the reverse, he's cruel, cold, calculating. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Again, that's just clarifying a lack of communication. There is no communication. And this Emperor has his back turned as well. So I think you have your back turned to each other. Because you're going this way, he's facing that way. Because the Page of Swords was lack of communication. Eight of Wands in the upright can be about communication, fast action, fast communication. And it's just blocked. It's just blocked. I think this person's blocked. Or they've blocked you, or you've blocked each other. It's just not there's just this boundary here. And you know, yeah, strange. So why is this 2 of Cups here then? I mean, I suppose you were holding on. And maybe it was a struggle to let go for a while. Maybe that's all it is. Another tower. Again, this tower is not really a bad tower. It's not collapsing. There's nobody falling from it. And this one, compared to the other one's actually got a much stronger foundation. It looks completely solid. That tower doesn't look like it's coming down anytime today. Which is always like, with ones that aren't collapsing, I always feel like they're more like a good tower than a bad tower. Towers aren't always bad. They just break everything down so that you can rebuild and rebuild stronger. So maybe this is just about you wanting a healthy relationship. Maybe you're pursuing, maybe you're dating, because we've got the Knight of Cups here. And you're looking for a 2 of Cups. Maybe that's a tower to this Emperor. This Emperor that caused you a tower, you're now causing them a tower because you're out dating. You're single and ready to mingle. And then we've got the Lovers. The only thing I don't like about this Lovers coming out, which is really sweet, it's like 2 little cats. Such a sweet little card. They're kissing. They're so sweet. So Gemini energy there. It's coming out on top of Judgment, which is in the reverse. So we've got Libra energy, Gemini, Aries. And your energy, which is King of Pentacles, possible earth sign. So this could either be a lack of judgment, Or you're worried about your lack of judgment. I mean, it's the Nine of Wands, not the Nine of Swords. If it's the Nine of Swords in Judgment in reverse, I feel like you're maybe concerned. I'm going to have to clarify that Judgment card. Right. Tell me about this Emperor. I've got too many things. I'm going to knock them on the floor. I'll take some from the black deck. So if you're new here, I have got 10 different decks. This is the black deck. There's 300 cards in this. But it is a little more negatively biased because I created it and the white deck when I was going through the Dark Night of the Soul. And so I do find that it's more negative than positive. What's interesting is we have the Year of the Horse coming out. Now we are literally just on the cusp of the Year of the Horse. It's also 1966, 78, 90, 2002, 2014, 2026. So it could be someone who's born in one of those years or something significant. So this could be something that's coming up. I don't think so. I feel like the middle is now, which is the person's blocked. And I feel like this is more the future and this is more the past. So this person could have been born in 1990, 2002, 78, 66, 54 if you really want to go back. You're self-absorbed. I've got balanced an S. Got the letter S and balanced coming out. Don't get that balanced, but okay. Right, do you want to tell me about this Judgment and these lovers then? Oh! Hang on. I think I just joined the dots. High honor. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Main female. I suspect since we've got an Emperor here and a toxic masculine, you may be the main female, but this doesn't mean that this isn't a same-sex relationship or was a same-sex relationship. It's just the way the cards come out. Lovers again. We've got lovers on the lovers. So we've got high honor, main female, lovers on top of the lovers card, Gemini. Oh, you're not under judgment. Okay, you're not. It's not your judgment. You're not under judgment. So you're not under judgment. Whoever this person is, you're not under judgment for leaving them behind, essentially. I think probably your soul tribe, your friends are like, yeah, leave this sad sack over here and yeah, go and find yourself something, you know, that's, you know, a high honor relationship. That's really good sign. So cool. I'm just going to close this out with a little few of the Dark Confessions Oracle cards. So since this Emperor is blocked, what would they say? I'm just going to diss whatever they say anyway, so you're all right. There are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. Well, I fell on the tower as well. So yeah, this is an angry Emperor. I suspect that this is actually an Emperor in the reverse. If he's a toxic masculine, but he's trying to appear like an Emperor in the upright. Probably a bit of a charmer. Getting a bit of a misogynistic vibe. That's it. That's all he wants to say. No, there's one there. That one was coming out. I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted by myself. Really? A bit too self-absorbed for that, is he not? Is that how he's trying to appear like an Emperor in the upright? I'm embarrassed by my actions. Really, I'm embarrassed because everybody knows what a horrible human being I was. That one. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention because you're self-absorbed. Yes, we know. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. Well, that kind of sounds like your problem. Whatever you did. I mean, we accept our own part in these things, but you know. I'm just being indignant on your behalf. That one and this one. Right. I've lost all control of my life. I keep messing it up and I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. Yes. None of us are daft. We always know you know what you're doing. Right. Okay. With the letter S come out, should I take a few more letters just to see if we can give a bit of a steer there? I know I said I was going to finish up, but I'm going to do something from the letters deck. I've not used the letters in ages. Let's see if we can take a few more. We've got the letter J coming out. SJ coming out. Sorry, that one resonated with me. O. SJ. Oh, come on, Karen, keep your energy out of here. Joe S. Joe S. That's too many that come out there. I'm going to put them back. Again, it doesn't have to resonate. This is just what's coming out. This reading might very strongly resonate with somebody who Joe. It could be Josephine as well. A. Z. T. Toes. Got toes. Joe. Double T. Another T with 3 T's now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take one more and an F. Okay, so we had S, J, O, E, A, Z, T, T, T. And I'm going to leave that there because some of that resonated with me and I don't like that. So, okay, I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.